Yeah.
My voice is back, baby.
Hell yeah.
I'm back. You said I sounded like shit last week, and I took that seriously, so I did a lot of meditation, a lot of herbal teas, and a lot of honey down my throat, and I'm back. And I think my voice sounds better than ever.
You're too far from the microphone, though. No one can hear you.
Yell louder.
Yeah,
You're all
like
the way into the second.
Yeah,
in the
my
projecting.
favorite part is that
For
he's
some
too
reason,
far
you're
away from the
projecting
microphone.
So much.
I'm back.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Ouch. We have earplugs?
He's back.
All right. John is back. All right.
Good to
He's
have
back. He's back. A Chatfield story. You ever see that movie?
There's dinosaurs?
What's the dinosaur movie the kid died? That's Land Before Time.
you. Yeah.
God, that bums that. Don't bring that
What?
up. That sucks.
It was in the movie. It wasn't real.
Yeah, it's animated. It's not a
That
documentary.
one fucking sucks, dude.
Land Before Time 2 was better. I agree.
I like Land Before Time 18.
Do they all have Ducky? They all have Ducky in them?
No, Kevin, I was joking. I forgot about All Dogs Go to Heaven. As we all know, that's not true.
How did they make that movie? The 90s were a weird time where the movie Odd Dogs Go to Heaven.
Yeah,
That was a weird
we
time.
had a movie inherently at its core about dogs dying. That's pretty nuts. You
Yeah.
ever think about that?
Well, it helped a lot of kids probably get over their dog's death.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe so. And maybe it's okay to confront those things sometimes. You know,
this
when
is
I was a
fucking
kid, I can explain this, but film what Garrett, if you want to hold film what they're doing, but I'll keep talking. You know, when I was a kid, Sesame Street had a character, Mr. Hooper, and when the actor died in real life, they actually handled it on the show.
I thought that was the right move.
Yeah, and they handled it very maturely. And I know a lot of kids who, myself included, who were able to deal with death in a more, they were able to handle that better. I know somebody in my life that passed away not long after that aired, and I was able to. I was able to be strong and maintain through that. So I think that sometimes that can be a good thing. I don't think it's you don't have to shy away. Kids are strong and kids want to know these things. I think it's okay to talk about things with them. So anyway, that's just my opinion. And what do you think about the children's media? Let us know. Podcast at MEGA64.com and give us your 2 cents.
Do you want?
You want a slice?
Yeah, you want a slice?
No, I had a salad just before I got here. I had a garden wedge.
You set that one over there.
Oh, check it out. It's a new character I'm working on.
Fuck this. Theme song.
Pizza mustache.
First of all, I want to address some of the hate.
Get to it, please.
People are telling me a John Candy salad doesn't count as a salad.
How do they know?
Okay, well, why is it in the name?
You said a wedge.
Yeah.
And a John Candy salad,
What's a
exactly.
John
It's in the
Candy
name.
salad?
We've discussed the John
Okay,
Candy salad.
so what if I did John Candy the wedge? So what?
That's
Yeah,
like the
I dumped
maximum
everything they had on it.
bacon
So
bits,
what? Yeah, I had a
croutons,
Snickers afterwards.
eggs.
So?
Beets,
It's vegan.
pickles, olives.
There were vegetables in there, and if you wouldn't have
Yeah.
had that, you wouldn't have had the vegetables.
Exactly.
In your body that your body so desperately needs.
Whether it's a
Walnuts.
vehicle for blue cheese or not, I ate it.
Sunflower
And
seeds.
I want to address something else. A lot of these haters talking about Little Caesars sucks.
Oh,
What?
What are you talking about?
I think you're missing a critical component. They're $5.
$5.
$5.
And this is like cold and probably hours old.
Hours.
But
Oh.
still very
tasty noon, bros.
just as
Here's the
spicy
thing.
of a
You get
pepperoni.
pepperoni.
I
as you
could
want.
give you
Cheese.
the best $25 pizza you've ever eaten.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're doing. We got $5 pizzas, baby.
Oh, yeah,
we got
baby.
a ton of them. And because they're $5, you can buy 100 of them.
That's right. Now,
Literally.
it's more of a pain in the ass But for me, I always have to get at least 2 pizzas. Because no one can have just one little piece of pizza.
It's like Ruffles. No one can have just one.
So, now in my head, I think if I'm spending $10, I should just go to Costco and get one Costco pizza, which is better in my opinion.
Oh, that's better. Yeah, I'd say
Same
it's
price
better.
point.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
not as cheap.
But then you gotta wait in that Costco line.
You're thinking, dude.
yeah.
There, see, and it's not ready. Just as you drive up, leave your
They
car
don't have them hot
running.
ready. Yeah.
Leave your keys in the ignition, and you walk right in. Here's $10
Right,
cash.
right.
Give you a, you know what? Here's a $1 tip because it's so nice here.
You do that?
Yeah.
Me too.
As I got older, I started giving $1 tips to like pretty much anywhere I see a tip jar.
Whoa, damn.
Wow.
You're like,
Damn,
you're
high
like
roller.
I saw a friend of mine do that, and my mind was blown. I was like, "You really fucking do that?" She's like, "Yeah, it sucks working at Starbucks." And I went, "Yeah, it fucking does."
There was someone I knew way back in the day. I had a friend who worked at Dairy Queen, and they always invited me to go. Like, come Dairy Queen, get you a discount. Okay. And I would get change. I went 2 times, and I would get change. Like, oh, okay, your Blizzard came to $4, and I give them a 20, and they'd give me they would put the change right in the jar.
Wait,
And I was
what?
like, excuse me, you just did that. And it's like, yeah, but you know everyone that works here.
Oh.
Yeah, but I don't just hand my
What the
friends
fuck?
money.
That's
Well,
fucked up.
well, here's the thing. That's your decision.
And they
I
didn't
did
give you
that
a
once,
discount?
and then I was like, okay, well, hopefully that won't happen again. And they did it again, and I went, well, I'm not gonna like visit you here if you're gonna do that. Well, everyone you know a bunch of people here. I mean, it's just like a few bucks to every person. Yeah, that's not why I came
What
here
the
though.
fuck?
That's like what that movie The Big Short's about. All that fucking
Yeah.
insider
Yeah.
trade. That's why the economy collapsed. All these fucking Dairy Queens.
Later, she bit me, physically bit me.
This girl?
That's another story.
You know
the
what?
fuck?
I had a weird experience at that Dairy
This
Queen.
sounds like a weird person. I recently went to a Thai restaurant I go to all of the time. They know me by name. They know who I am.
Oh yeah.
There was a guy in front of me who I pick up for Brian. Okay, which one is it? It's for Brian.
Ooh,
Okay, so I have the pad CU and the curry. I don't know.
Whoa, what a dick.
My wife ordered it, and so the girl's like, okay, but that sounds wrong. Hold on 1 second. They said we got pad CU and curry. Oh, I thought so. Yeah, she wants to talk to you. And gives the girl the phone. The girl gets the phone and puts it down and goes around and goes, "Can I help you, Sean?" And I walk over and I give the curry. I give her like I have like
Fuck yeah.
$5. I'm like, here's $5. Thank you. Fuck this guy.
Big tip.
Do you ever see somebody who, even an employee, that's a customer issue, but
Yeah.
an employee who takes longer with something that they could have just easily solved in 2 seconds? Because I always think to when I was we were at PAX East, the little like mixer that they do for the exhibitors.
Right.
Yeah, you got all these Boston guys. They're running all the guys. They're the ones giving out the drinks, and they're the ones at the bar and bartenders. And the guy in front of me just asked for, I don't drink, so the guy in front of me asked for a bottle of water. And then when I got up to the bar, I said, same. Same! What does that mean? I don't know what you're saying. You say same. Same as that guy. I don't know what you're saying, same as that guy. What, you got the same haircut as that guy? Never mind. And I walked away. And he kept going. And then as I'm walking away, I don't think he expected me to just bail. So he went, no, I got a bottle of water. When you say same, people don't sometimes know what you're talking. And it's like all he had to do was hand me a bottle of water. He knew what I was talking about. And instead, there was a 10-minute scuffle. All he had to do was hand me a bottle of water.
Dude, the
He
Boston,
got off that power trip, dude.
that Boston tood, just like the guy at your Thai place.
I think it's the
Come at life with the wrong tood, you're gonna crash and burn.
when you put the Boston accent. I don't want to offend any Bostonians.
Ooh, this is why I don't go to PAX East.
It can at times be a very harsh accent. Same with
Scary.
New York.
Oh, it's intimidating. No doubt.
And being
that why
a
you try to-
SoCal boy
Yeah.
over here, and someone says, "Yo, what do you want?" It's like, "Oh shit! Oh god damn! I wanted a piece of pizza, but now I want to go home and leave this transaction."
That's why you tried to get in a scuffle with that Boston police officer.
Again,
you were
I was
intimidated.
lying with the officer.
You were flexing on that officer.
Yeah,
What did you
stunting.
say?
You're trying to stunt.
You were like, "What do you say, punk?"
I wouldn't say that.
Sean said to a Boston police officer, "What did you say, bitch?" and then when he turned around, what? Sean said, "Can't believe American taxpayers pay for this garbage."
Yeah. I pay your taxes, fool.
That's exactly what I said.
You East Coast fool.
Again, I was
East Coast
very
fool.
courteous.
He was
and
protect.
polite.
he
You're
was-
nice to Thai food workers, but you're not nice to police officers.
I'm nice
dude.
to
Yeah,
police
that seems messed
officers.
up.
The guy said something I didn't hear him.
It's a thin blue line,
I
Sean.
would
Wow.
hate to
Sean,
disobey
Blue Lives Matter.
something that an officer of the law said. So I said, "What was that?"
Oh, look at
That
the
fucking
smile.
attitude!
wanted to
What
know
was that?
what.
Well, then if that's true, then how come the conversation ended with you saying, "I'm coming to your house, pussy"?
Yeah.
Like, why did you say that?
I never
I'm
said
going to give you an old-fashioned beating. One where you get hurt a lot more than you
I
hurt
heard
me.
him. Yeah. Anyways, and he goes, "What was that? You tell me." Why did you?
The
said
guy's
some-
radio
you
chirped.
Said well,
Something came over his radio and you fucking checked him.
That's really what happened. That's absolutely
You're like,
what
what's up, bitch? Step to me with your fucking Glock, pussy!
Sean was ready to snap, dude. He was working 8 hours at PAX East.
He's like, I listen to
I ain't
NWA!
Kids coming up to the booth asking for Minecraft merchandise for 8 hours straight. Sean finally gets off. He just wants to put someone else in their place.
Excuse me, numbnuts. I know you've been cleaning up dead bodies for the past 6 hours, but I was dealing with Minecraft fans. So, what do you say to me? Yeah, fuck that. I didn't say anything.
Speaking of Minecraft and other stuff
Yeah.
like that,
Oh, yeah.
we should address what's going on here. Obviously, people are noticing. Derek is not here this week.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh,
let's
fuck,
just,
nice.
yeah,
Oh, it's Frank. Hi.
let's just serious. In all honesty, get it out of the way. Fucking Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
I mean,
No
day
one bites
after
the
day, week after week.
I guess every week it's going to be another one bites the dust.
Chain Garrett down now. I don't
I
want to go.
have a
I already told you guys, I had to announce it on the PPS last week. I quit MEGA64 and started working for Rooster Teeth 5 years ago.
What the fuck?
When that
Holy
Ruby show came out, I started doing that, and I've been working for Rooster Teeth for the last 5 years.
I have a feeling
fucked.
that I'll be last. I
Yeah.
kind of have that suspicion that like I'll be the last one.
You'll have to close
Not
the
because I'm
top
holding out or anything like that. Just because I'm, just they'll be like, "Oh fuck, did we forget anyone?" And I'll just be here by myself. Just
No.
and on my phone will call. It's like, "Sean, we forgot you. I guess you can come over."
I'm going to be on the private jet to Rooster Teeth headquarters. I'm going to go,
Yeah.
is there someone not here? And then it's going to be like this. Close up on me. It's going to be like this. No, that's not it. So kind of a, kind of a parody.
Kind of a wet bandit
I
thing.
made that exact joke yesterday, and it killed.
Oh.
And then, like an idiot, I went a little farther and I said, "Makes you feel any better? I forgot my reading glasses." And then it just bombed. It tanked.
Yeah, I don't remember that line.
That's what everyone said. But that's my
remember
favorite
that.
line of the whole thing.
That happened to my so I had a late Mother's Day. My family always does big stuff for Mother's Day, Father's Day. They didn't realize they went on a trip and they're like, "Oh, it's Mother's Day weekend." We didn't know that. So we had a late Mother's Day today. Just I went out to dinner with family. My dad hates, goes beyond hate, is terrified of seafood.
Oh, what?
What?
Ew, it is disgusting
But you
to
love
him.
all seafood.
He
Yeah.
smells it. Oh, now, so my mom does. I inherited that from my mom. All food is good to me. I see food, I eat it. Nah. Anyway, classic joke. Kevin wanted me to say that.
Classic Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah, that was his gag. I just took it. But anyway, my dad is won't eat something if it's on the same plate as seafood or
Even the juices leak over.
Yes, he's like, if you touch
Ugh.
I'm eating shrimp and he's like, wash your hands before you
If the crab
go
pinchy
get the
finger
bread.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Open
my
the
dad
contact,
is like,
no.
no,
Get it
I
away.
hate seafood. So there was a thing today. We went to this restaurant. We went to a nice steakhouse, got something to eat. And it's like, oh, every steak gets a lobster tail today. Oh, and they look at him. Oh, you get a lobster tail. No, hey, give me the lobster tail on a separate plate. I'll give it to someone else here. Separate plate. Well, of course they didn't do it.
Didn't do
So they come in
fuck.
all right after an hour waiting. There you go, ribeye for you. And that thing is just tipping over. And my dad's like, no, and the guy's like, oh my God, I'm sorry. And my dad was just looking at everyone like, I'm not gonna wait because so he just barged it. He was like, "It's okay, it's okay." There, it's on someone else's plate. Okay. And it was like, see,
bug
Dad, it
off
wasn't
of
that big
here.
of a deal. I've never in my whole life seen him do that, where he handled the seafood and put it on someone else's plate. So it was like, hey, there you go, see? And my dad's laughing about it. It's like we learned to laugh about it.
Yeah.
So my dad goes, okay. And the waiter's like, oh my God, is everything okay? He's scared shitless. Like, was he allergic? Whatever.
Right.
So my dad the reason why I'm thinking of this is my dad made a joke. He goes, it's fine. It's totally fine. If I start suffocating in a minute, I'll just call you over. And the guy started cracking up. Okay, all right. Okay, broke the ice.
Yeah.
And then he walks away to another table, and my dad keeps thinking like he's there.
Oh, no.
And goes, yeah, if my death certificate might have your name written on the top of it. And the guy is like going to someone else like, what? What did I was just kidding. What did you say? Death certificate? No.
That's like what Sean said to that
It was
boxer.
like, oh, Dad, you had him with the one joke.
The thing is,
You
like,
had him with the one joke, but you pushed it.
in my head, I thought I got him, and then I got greedy.
Yeah.
I wanted this extra laugh.
Yeah.
And I just killed the whole room. instead.
Speaking of getting greedy, I've been fucking sitting on this. We gotta address this. This is why I came here.
Oh fuck.
Something really fucked up happened in our nation this week, and I'm still trying to recover from it. Best Buy is ending their Gamers Club Unlocked program.
I heard. This is ridiculous.
It's fucked, man.
It's
This is
really fucked
unreal.
up. For people not in the know, Gamers Club Unlocked was the only reason I played video games, honestly.
Well, to get the points.
God.
Yeah,
Get
you save
unique
20% off
savings.
on any video game purchase. Years down the line, Amazon, stingy Amazon, Bezos, that butthole. You pre-order for 2 weeks and you get like 20% off. Best Buy, the gates were always open. Come in with your club, 20% off.
Wait, at all times?
Yes, Sean,
At all times.
20% off.
If you have this club,
Yeah.
it was $30 for
Yeah.
2 years.
and you would get a discount on any game you
Yeah.
bought there.
Okay.
Period.
So that's how people could get discounts on Nintendo games anytime they wanted. Well, Best Buy came out. They didn't even do anything. They just one night they like hit a switch and all the Gamers Club Unlocked stuff started disappearing
They locked
from their
it up.
websites. No discounts on the store page.
They
People
found
were
that
figuring
key.
out what's going on. And then Jared, Big Dog Jared, a cheap ass gamer.
Oh, shouts out.
He posted, "Hey, looks like you can't renew your Gamers Club Unlocked online anymore. Hey, might as well walk into Best Buy, renew while you can." Hours later, reports are coming on the internet. I went to Best Buy and they couldn't ring me up. I couldn't buy Gamers Club
Couldn't
Unlocked.
renew.
The terror fell over the nation, and throughout the course of the day, Rocco, Kevin, and I went into Best Buy.
Yeah, we did.
We went to ask a clerk, I wanted to renew Gamers Club Unlocked. The guy grabs a stack of Gamers Club Unlocked cards. All right, no problem.
Yeah, they didn't know a thing.
This one doesn't work. He reached to grab another Gamers Club
Oh,
Unlocked card.
no.
Sorry, something with the system. He grabbed like 4 different cards.
Yeah.
Kevin and all of us are just standing there like,
Giggling.
"Oh, that's so weird." And then the poor clerk, no one's told anyone at Best Buy. The clerk, let me ask my manager. Manager comes in, it's not working. And then after like 5 minutes, we just found out they're ending the program. Oh, darn. We pretended that we didn't know.
I gotta hand it to him because I only joined it fairly recently, so
Yeah.
I'm good for a couple of years.
I'm good until November 2019.
That's around when I'm good.
like
That's
a
around.
year.
Good job.
After that, I'm gonna retire from video
I have
games.
bad news for you.
What?
Best Buy is not good until that long. They're fucking done.
no.
Whoa.
They might be gone before
They're
that.
done.
It's the first
Dunzo.
sign.
They've
Toys R Us
actually
style.
posted a couple good years. Like they've done all right. The
Well,
past
now
couple
that
years. But now-
1% of their user base isn't going to buy video games from them anymore, I don't think they're going to survive.
1%.
So I actually give credit to Kevin because when they told us that, like, oh, you can't even renew, I was like, okay, well, didn't matter that much to me. I didn't
was
use
crying.
it that often, to be honest.
I
I
never buy there.
still get shit mostly. I pre-order on Amazon and
Yeah.
get it when it comes out most of the time. But it was a great service. But I was just like, all right. I give Kevin credit. Kevin was. Have you ever seen Glenn Ross?
Oh, shit,
And
yeah.
he shows those brass balls. He's like, this is what it takes to get what you want.
Oh.
The brass ball.
Whoa.
Kevin had them because Kevin kept going. Wow, really? Really? Man, that's really. Yeah, we just ended it. Wow, you really did, huh? I mean, I could have come yesterday and got it. I can't now. Kevin hung in there. I was
Yeah,
like,
do that.
I was hoping
done.
they would give us all like a free Switch game.
Yeah,
for,
and
coming
then
in.
when I
Just
saw
to
Kevin
know.
doing that, I was like, oh, I see his game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been so easy if I just did it
Yeah.
yesterday. Can't do it now for me, huh?
But Kevin hung in there on that. He was just like, yeah,
Did they budge?
Could have done it hours ago, but not now. No, not at all. Yeah, the system was shut down.
I was checking a video game forum all day, because anytime a big news crisis happens, I'm on Reset Era getting all the latest updates.
Yeah.
There were people, it was like a 20-page topic immediately. This was just as bad as when PlayStation Plus increased their price.
Yeah.
People freaking out in the message boards, going over there's like lawyers in there going over the terms of service where Best Buy says they can end this at any time. I don't know. Buy your video games now. There was one post from a username with an anime avatar named Y2Kev. His post said, I guess I'm not going to go into Best Buy anymore unless to use their toilets.
Oh,
Whoa. Wait. To save on their water bill.
Yeah. So
that's what they said.
Yeah. So Y2Kev is going to be going in there with no gamers come unlocked, but he's going to shit and piss.
So that was what was funny is then after we finally gave up on trying to get anything, Frank literally said out loud, "Where's your bathroom?" And that did make me laugh.
So, you know.
Y2Kev's a thrifty guy. He's trying to save money on games and his water bill.
Amazing.
Listen, when
That's the real
Y2K
gamer.
strikes, you're going to need every dime.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I have found lately that I don't mind making people uncomfortable. Like, I used to be like, the nice, like, huh. And then if I feel like I'm getting fucked over, I will stand my ground and be
me
like,
too.
We
That's
never even told on here.
Oh,
we
he
never,
didn't.
We never. So I'll do it for you because
Okay, thanks.
I, as an observer, I can tell it.
Okay.
Like it was.
Thank you.
Sean, I can prove what Sean is saying because this last PAX East, we had, sometimes we get into shipping stuff onto the East Coast. And that can get a little rocky because over here we're in Southern California,
right? And
that's in Boston. It can, it's a long distance, and East Coast has some weather, so things get messed up sometimes. So we didn't get all the long sleeve shirts that we wanted, like on the day we had, like the show opened, and we still didn't have them, and it was like, what are we gonna do? So we called our merch people, who produce the stuff for us, and they were like, no, we shipped it, but we're having some trouble with this, getting it there at the time that we wanted. We're going to actually have them, we're going to reroute it. So we're going to have them deliver it today, right now, just to your hotel. We're just going to, you could get it from them. You could pick it up from them.
Yeah, give them the hotel.
The lobby.
Okay, that sounds good.
Give them them.
And so, then we're going to put you in touch. We had like courier service on it, where a dude was calling me like, hey, all right, I'm carrying your box of long sleeve shirts across the street, and I'm going to bring it to you at the hotel. Okay. And then the final call, and then so we're on our way from the convention center, and the dude goes, hey, I think I'm here before you. They said I can just set it in, there's like a copy place in the, business center or whatever in the hotel. They said I could set it here by the door. I'm going to do it.
Oh.
And I'm going to set it right here, and then just you can grab them and take them into the convention center. Sounds good, because they're connected, the hotel and the convention center.
I see where this
Okay,
is going.
sounds good. We go in, and then the dude is like, okay, I just need you to sign off. The dude in this business center was like, yeah, someone left those packages for you here. Okay, great. I'll just need you to sign off that you got them. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and so the handling fee and wait, there's a handling fee? Yeah, for the hotel to receive it. I mean, he just set them here by the door. What is it? Well, it's judged by weight. Yeah, these are like incredibly heavy boxes full of shirts. Yeah. And the guy literally said, yes, it's going to be a lot. And we were like, what? And then I was like, I was just in stunned silence. And Sean just goes, okay, so it's a handling fee? Yeah. Okay, who handled it? You handle it? You handle it? Where did you handle it? Oh, they're just by the door. So the guy handled it. So our guy brought him here and he set him there. And who handled it? You did? The hotel? Who at the hotel handle it? No. Sir, I'm just trying to do my job. No, I understand. I'm just trying to figure out who I'm paying. If somebody handled it, then I want to pay them. I want to make sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I feel like I could just take them and no one will know and no one will care because they're just sitting by this door. So I feel like I can just walk out with them and nobody cares, right? Yeah, I guess. That's
Sean.
I guess.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
And the dude who's filling out this paper just goes, yeah. Okay. And he just throws it away.
Hell
So
yeah.
I was just behind Sean with my hair blown back. Just
Fuck yeah.
Sean just kept grilling him about who handled it. You handled it? I'd like to know who handled
That's like
it.
some
Give me a list
Sopranos
of who
shit.
handled it on the
That's
way
awesome.
here.
Well,
Yeah.
in my mind, the guy wanted to charge us over $200. And
fuck
they hadn't
you.
Yeah, it
moved
was-
an inch.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not going to pay you this money.
And it's just funny because in my mind I was like, well, we're going to make a lot more if we sell these shirts. So 200 is not them. I didn't even think about like, what the fuck? Nobody did anything. The guy set him by the door.
Jesus.
So anyway, Sean was like,
Yeah, I'm not taking
because if
this
you
shit.
were there first, he would have just handed them to
And the
you.
box,
Yeah.
It was literally
They were
there
sitting by a door.
less than 5 minutes. Those boxes were sitting
Yeah.
They
there.
were sitting on the floor by the door. Nobody nobody else handled
Insane-o.
it. So anyway, so I can prove officially, Sean, don't take no shit.
Good job.
But there are certain times I don't think of that, and I just go, okay, whatever, to speed things up. That is my guilty, whatever. That I do that sometimes. But I'm not afraid to make someone uncomfortable, though, when I do think of it, because I and if Derek was here, he could back me up on this.
Right?
Is there's been like I remember there was a GDC party that we needed wristbands in. Like the official GDC people had to give us a thing, and for some reason, every time we would go, someone's name wouldn't be included. So we went to this one office, and they were like, "Yeah, here's your things for the official after party thing." Okay, Eric needs one. Yeah, he's not on the list, so that... Yeah, but he's with us. I submitted that. Yeah, but he's not on it. Yeah, but we need one. Yeah, I'm sorry. You'll have to talk to somebody else. Or maybe like the woman who runs GDC can help you. Okay. And I just kept... Derek was like, okay, thanks, and walked out, and I just kept standing. Yeah, I really need it for Eric. Yeah, I know. He's just not on the thing. It's just one more person, and he's with us, and he was definitely on it when I submitted. And then there's just 8 minutes of, maybe someone else knows. Yeah, I really need it.
And then
just here. And then they just hand us the pen. It's like, all right, see ya, thanks.
The conversation kind of just stopped, and I'm like really uncomfortable because I don't know what to do. The lady's trying to go back to work, and Rocco's just looking at her, just.
Yeah, I still.
Just silently waiting for his wristband, and so finally she just like looks up, just like, okay. I don't know.
But a lot of times what they'll do is they'll ask for like a number where it's like, okay, if you were doing any wrongdoing, then we have your info. But it's like, I'm not. We already, submitted this. Sorry.
Photocopy my license. Trust me.
But yeah, anyway, that does happen to me sometimes where we get into a scuffle, and if I'm willing to impart some kind of information, they'll be like, okay, fine. That does happen a lot. Yeah. Sometimes we've gotten into, I don't know how specific we should get, but maybe not, but we've been in a couple things where if someone was like, you can't do that. And it's like, here, I'm writing on a piece of paper that I'm going to do it, and it's nobody's fault but mine, and I'm going to do it. Here it is. It's written. It's in writing.
And it's my signature, and we're good.
And they can't argue with that because it's like, well, here's a paper saying he'll do what he's going to do, and it's not my fault, so that's it. Yeah. So that'll probably come back to bite us later.
One day.
Someday.
But not today.
But not this day.
Not today.
Not this day. And that's what matters. Because who knows what tomorrow even will be.
So
there's only no other way, no day but today.
Here and now. Live in the moment.
Rest in peace, Best Buy Game Club Unlimited.
I had a very good joke. I'm going to repeat this joke because, good comedians, they
do that.
You workshop.
You workshop. Yeah.
So I found out about the bad news about Gamers Club Unlocked ending, and I said, well, now it's Gamers Club Locked.
Yeah,
Frank made that joke earlier.
Frank made that joke in our car.
Sean?
No reaction. Did it again.
Rocco?
He laughed for 20 seconds at his own thing.
He's workshopping
20 seconds now. That's like an hour.
So I think
I'm still laughing about it a week later. See, people in the chats are saying stocks up. They're throwing Twitch bits. They approved the joke.
There's so many Twitch bits being thrown right now.
Yeah, that's how it is.
That joke made us at least
10,000 Twitch
1
bits.
cent.
That's true. We are getting bits incoming.
That's true. Pretty good.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Hey, let's talk about good comedy.
Okay.
Actual good comedy.
Please.
Sorry.
I'm ready. I'm right here.
All right.
So we, actually everyone but you on this set.
Damn
Yeah,
it.
Sean, you got to.
I'm really just realizing it here, and
And
Kevin included.
Do you know the real thing? I wasn't even invited. And would I have gone? No. But it's always nice to get that invite.
Yeah.
So next time, guys.
Makes you feel good.
This time, just know it's a definite no.
Yeah.
But
Still invite,
I
yeah.
appreciated the invite.
Oh, yeah. All right, we'll invite Sean to the Olympics. I know it's a definite no.
No, that's a fuck,
See,
Frank.
all right,
That's a
anyways.
yes.
I got seats for the luge.
Hey, do you want Kevin? You want to trade with me real
doing
quick?
that?
And since you were there, and
yeah,
you
you guys
yeah.
should trade
Hot
out.
swap.
let's switch it up.
Oh,
Let's
guys,
switch it up.
musical chairs.
Sorry,
This
Rocco.
is amazing.
Uh-oh, cam swap.
This is fucking cool. All right.
I wasn't
wait.
invited either, but whatever.
Kevin, can I get a high five on the Gamers Club joke?
Get away.
Yeah! Gamers Club locked!
Fuck it.
There was a Neil Hamburger show. If
Neil
anyone out
Hamburger.
there, if anyone out there has not seen Neil Hamburger or know anything about him, this is it's a character played by Greg Turkington. Who I didn't realize it for years that they were the same person. Greg Turkington and like On Cinema or
Decker,
whatever.
all the Tim
And
Heidecker stuff.
Neil Hamburger. I didn't know that for the longest time. I was embarrassed. But anyway, Neil Hamburger is this character where he's like an abrasive, like asshole comedian.
Yeah.
How else would you
It's like a
describe it?
combination of Andy Kaufman's Tony Clifton and Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah,
a very
that's a good
shitty
way.
70s lounge comedian, but
Yeah.
it's very offensive, and the bit is so long and dry and excruciating. The joke's legitimately funny, but the comedy comes from the fact that half the audience has no fucking clue and is so offended.
I mean,
that it's this experience.
He'll tell a joke that's like, this last Christmas, Gene Simmons, legendary Gene Simmons, gave $700 to two homeless men outside. That's not impressive. The people were Peter Criss and Ace Frehley, his bandmates. Those were his royalty payments.
He's so
Everyone's cracking up that what a fucking thud of a joke
he's
that
so
was.
dated because it's all rock and roll trivia.
Eric Clapton. and,
It's
like,
all rock and roll trivia from the 70s and 80s.
What's the one thing you won't see at John Stamos' live show? A full house.
It's all
we don't
like,
give away all his material
it's all
now.
quick things like that, and then long-winded.
Yeah, where he'll just
Yeah.
get
like,
angry and just
He'll talk.
dump
Yeah,
on
he'll
the
talk
rest
about
of
Gene
it.
Simmons for 20 minutes.
lots of useless information, and it's great.
Yeah.
I lost my shit when I realized on that Gene Simmons rant. It was 4 minutes in to him just shitting on the person that is Gene Simmons, and then
there's no joke.
I realized it started getting into statistics and dates and numbers and math, and I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about now?
And what's
And
great,
it's all
the whole time I'm standing there, I'm watching a couple fight because the
yeah.
boyfriend did not explain this act.
yes.
The girlfriend is just like, what is this? And the whole time he's leaning over going,
People in for some hate comedy tonight?
and it's just, oh man, it was awesome. So anyway,
Also-
but this show, we should just say, this show was so unusual. It was a show they tweeted out one
That was it.
time. No other promotion anywhere
all
on the
you need.
internet.
Yep.
One tweet that it was basically, he's going to appear at this Russian restaurant
This is so odd.
on this night. So if you email us, we'll put you on the list to have a Russian or Georgian dinner,
Like several
a
courses.
multi-course meal, and he'll be there.
And a magic.
And a magician.
Yeah.
And this woman, Simone, was a
Simone
magician, and I
Turkington,
think it's his wife.
Yep.
Okay.
She had the Australian accent too.
Yeah, but she went first, and then he went. It was just, and the food was great. It was all
the food
good
was
Russian
awesome.
food. I had the best stroganoff. It was
I'm
so
going
good.
back there.
It was
It's
good.
in San Diego.
Yeah, it
and
was
I want to
awesome.
go back.
Also, what's funny is this dinner event was in San Diego, not LA, where he performs all the time. Like, how did they find the San Diego restaurant?
I don't know.
There was like 20 people in there, and the like waitress at the Russian restaurant was also staring at the act clueless. Like, she had no idea.
did not.
When the act
No.
started, I could tell she was afraid that like were the audience members who were paying for the dinner, were they going to be upset and get mad at the restaurant? And then she realized
Yes.
like, oh, they're loving this. Okay, fine. I'll
Yeah.
take the order.
I could see the kind of panic when the show started in the waitress's face, and way further back behind her, there were like other employees, like I
Yeah.
think owners.
Yeah, like this older Russian
Yeah.
woman and this older
Yeah,
Russian.
and they
yeah.
were like in a panic,
darting
to
back
like,
and forth.
Yeah, like
Because
check
you hear
on
jokes
shit.
about semen. Both
They're talking about
Well, why Eric
Sauces.
Clapton added a spoon of semen to his coffee? He was out of cream.
He said that he was making all those throat noises into the mic, and then he said that they hope they didn't serve any sauces that would bring up any thoughts of throat cancer. And we had all
something
just
like
had
that.
like
Yeah.
soup and stuff.
great.
It was,
We all had chunky stroganoff.
there had to be other placings, like other tables and seats in the back of that restaurant, because we could kind of see through a window.
they
Yeah,
were just
yeah.
in one
That
room of the
restaurant was still
restaurant.
going back there.
So they
That
could
room-
obviously
that room was
hear.
just that, yeah.
They could hear the jokes,
Totally.
and they were not there for the comedy
Totally.
show. And he's talking about semen and
Semen and
he's
feces.
swearing
It
and
was great,
oh,
great.
fucking insane.
That was a great show, though.
So good.
I
It was.
really enjoyed it.
The fact that it was such a throwback to an old dinner and show
Yeah, it was like
style
vaudeville. It was
comedian.
fucking
Yeah.
awesome. It was fun.
It's like
And you
comedy
were-
in a seafood restaurant.
And you
on
were
the East
saying,
Coast.
isn't that kind of like the roots of stand-up comedy? Is like,
vaudevillian kind
Yeah.
of like or Catskillsy.
weren't there like Russian groups that would like they'd give you dinner and have like a magician and they'd have whatever.
variety
So it kind of
acting,
like
yeah.
tapped into that a little
It came
bit.
from that, and that's at the heart of what his character is, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Old school.
it fit.
That's cool.
It fit like a glove. The whole night was just super fun.
It was a very lo-fi Vegas show.
Yeah.
Dinner,
Yeah, really.
magic comedian. Very good.
So yeah, follow Neil Hamburger on Twitter, not only because he might advertise a rare
Secret
show
show,
like that,
yeah.
but also he retweets everyone who gets sick from Taco Bell.
Yeah, he'll
Yeah.
shit on like really, really bad fast food restaurants.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
just
great.
branded Twitter. If you do want to see Neil Hamburger, he performs a show once a month in LA at the Satellite, which is like a really small bar. Every single month he will do it. I've seen like him play with like Tim Heidecker, DJ Doug Pound.
Oh, yeah.
And because it's a bar, there are normal like LA people going in there, not knowing what the show is, getting drunk, trying to yell at Neil Hamburger, and then he just fucking assaults
See,
them.
that's the best thing is when he goes off on an audience
amazing,
member.
amazing.
And there was just a bit of that
Someone started murmuring.
Yeah.
on that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not much because most people were there
Yeah.
and well behaved and
Yeah.
knew what they
Yeah.
were in for.
Yeah.
Except for that one couple.
So anyway, yeah, that was a great show.
That was.
Blast.
I'm gonna. I think we're done talking about that. Are you guys?
Tag out.
Are you guys switching?
Switch
or-
it.
Tying back to like vaudeville and theater, I did want to quickly mention I watched the Andre the Giant documentary on HBO.
Oh,
Did anyone else watch this yet?
No, that's on my list to check
Brian
out.
and I watched this, and I just love HBO. Like typically anything to produce is pretty solid.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, that was a sick trick.
That was.
Coming up the top rope. But yeah, the Andre the Giant documentary. It's on HBO. It's only like 80 minutes, but it's excellent. Like, I'm not even a huge wrestling fan, but the whole thing, it's almost like Ripley's Believe It or Not. You're just watching all this archival footage of Andre the Giant, this huge 7-foot dude, and just like throughout his whole career. But they get interviews with people who knew him at every stage in his career.
Oh, that's cool.
So like his early handlers before he was on WWF. You get Vince McMahon, you get Hulk Hogan, which I'm like after all these controversies, it's nice to see Hulk Hogan just fucking
Yeah,
back
brother.
in it, giving really great heartfelt stories about Andre. You get like Billy Crystal and
Oh, wow.
Princess Bride director Rob Reiner, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
Cool.
and again,
Oh,
all
wow.
these
Reiner's
archival
funny,
photos and
too.
everything.
Yeah.
But the really cool thing about it is they talk about how like before WWF, before wrestling was a national televised event, Andre the Giant was kind of the most famous wrestler in the world because he was like, you
Yeah,
see a
he's so
picture of him.
unique, yeah.
He toured all over the country when everything was just local TV.
He had a posse.
And then, like, the whole documentary is about Andre the Giant, and then there's, like, a 20-minute history about how wrestling went from these territories to, like, national. And you get Vince McMahon talking about how he saw the opportunity to make a national television. You get early TV history, wrestling history. Like,
Damn.
all of a sudden, it's
That's
like,
cool.
it kind of shifts gears, and then it ties back to how Hulk Hogan was now the biggest wrestler like in the world, and then it leads up to their big match at WrestleMania 3. And
Yeah.
you're watching this like a Rocky movie, like what's gonna happen? You know
Yeah.
the history, but they make it so intense.
That's great.
He dropped
Also,
the
about
strap.
halfway through the movie, it shows pictures with Andre the Giant drinking and like pictures of him with girls, and it just cuts to Ric Flair saying, well, Andre the Giant had a 22 size boot. What else do you need to know? It's like,
Jesus.
that's all they say about his sex life, and then move on. Fucking awesome documentary. Even if you're not a fan of wrestling, check it out.
Yeah.
I will.
I want to
Sounds
see
great.
that.
Yeah, this sounds really good.
Hey, let's take a minute to thank our sponsors.
Hell yeah.
Shall we?
Please, please.
Little Caesars? Is that Little Caesars?
I don't know if we can top last week's plug, but we're gonna try. It will happen again. I want to say thank you to the most beloved, most special, most appreciated sponsor that we have in our repertoire. Ourselves.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah.
Love
Look at
them.
this
That's
stuff.
awesome.
And
Love
and
them.
and the viewers who like us.
Oh, nice.
Or hate us.
That's
Either way,
you.
it's great to me.
Yeah.
Shop.mega64.com is the place to go if you want Mega64 stuff. And I'm about to drop a bomb.
Oh, more?
I'm about to drop some. Hey, wait, film.
Look at this.
Brian,
Wait,
I
Close
can't
up.
give you
Whoa.
credit. Brian figured this
Wait,
out.
zoom up on that, Kev. Brian, look at that. No, talk. Rocco.
Now, I'm about to drop quite a bomb on all y'all. Get ready. Okay, I'm done.
Oh, wait.
I'm removed.
Oh, wait,
from
go
that.
back.
Wait,
go
what?
back,
What
go
was
back,
it?
Go back.
Okay, get ready to
See,
feed the entity known as.
All right, that was good.
Okay,
That was
now
worth it.
I'm
That
ready
was
to
worth
move on. Thank you. Okay,
Credit to
shop.mega64.com.
Brian.
I've been getting so many messages, emails, IMs, texts, pages about this shirt that I'm wearing.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Tokyo 2000 shirt.
Look at that.
And
Little sleeves.
you haven't seen many other people here wearing them because
What's up?
that was one item that we took to PAX that completely sold out. This was months ago.
Fuck.
Every single one of them sold out. I think we have like a small here that like fell through the. Oh, there's one over there. There's
What
an
size
XL.
is it?
The XL. I'm not an XL.
And that's all we had left. These were like samples on the table.
Look
That's
at
all we
that.
had. So anyway,
Got to get more.
it totally sold out. So finally tonight, we weren't planning to do. We didn't really know what was the plan with this. I opened up pre-orders, and they're open right now for the Tokyo 2000
yeah.
shirt.
Tokyo
Shop.mega64.com, and they're available right now. So you can get in there, pre-order whatever size you want. We're not going to do, we only have these 2 left from PAX, so you guys have to get them, and then they're gone.
Yeah, we're
Sorry.
not going to do
New
that.
shit.
We're just going to come out. With this one, it was so picked over. It was just, let's go out the gate.
Yeah.
Shop.mega64.com.
Beautiful.
And
I love
and
the
we'll
long
end
sleeve.
it.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
end it.
Yeah.
We'll end the pre-order a week from now. So next Sunday or whatever.
Here's the thing you got to look at when picking out long sleeves.
Yeah.
Maybe you're a little insecure about the size of your arms. Maybe
I'm very secure about that.
Maybe you need to hit the gym a little harder. What you do is you just roll the sleeves
I
up.
do that.
And you bulk the sleeve up, and look at that, and it gives the impression of a nice muscle tone right there. And then, this California weather is not really long sleeve equivalent,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
just go with the roll up, and then it's sun's out, guns out.
I have a fan of rolling up long sleeves because
Hell yeah.
I feel like I look relaxed and
You
cool.
do. You do.
And you can decide.
You're ready to get down to
long,
work.
And
do
it looks
want
like you have big
baseball tee
muscles.
length, or do you want like a t-shirt? You can decide.
So there you
God
go.
damn.
I'm
Some
telling
people
you.
said the page said it would end March 27th, but it meant to be May. You knew. It was
Oh,
May.
wow.
But it's fixed. Anyway,
You knew.
So yeah, now until May 27th, get in your pre-orders, and this is one of my favorite shirts we've ever done. This is one of Derek's designs, so he's not here to talk about it, but this was my favorite. That
Reminds
he's
me of
ever
like a
produced.
BMX jersey.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Like
But
a
I ain't riding no
futuristic
bikes. I ain't
DJ
riding
would
no
wear
bikes.
that.
This is-
Reminds
I-
me of like
ride
Jet Set
bikes.
Radio.
I ride all kinds of bikes.
Ooh, you
shit.
like bikes.
Handlebars?
Do you guys see the people doing wheelies on the road? I see
Yeah.
that a lot.
Oh,
Is
motorcyclists
that
on
a
the...
San Diego thing? Or is
It's
that all
hey,
over?
no, Sean.
Yeah.
It's a Marine Corps thing.
Is it?
Those guys on the 5,
Yeah.
they're
I
all
see it.
coming in back from Camp Pendleton.
I always see people doing wheelies on the freeway.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. Are they wearing BDU pants and a backpack?
No, I don't notice. I just notice the popping wheelies. But I don't notice what they're
I
wearing.
guarantee you got a crew cut under that helmet. I see a lot of dudes coming up and down the 5 when I'm sitting on weekends, like driving to and from LA. It's
Right.
scary.
Yeah, I get nervous for them.
Fuck yeah! You're not supposed to do wheelies on the freeway.
Can't do that. Not do that.
That's-
Rocco, you like that kind of thing. You're
No.
like,
Rocco's
Oh,
a
no.
bad boy, dude.
Rocco is a bad boy.
get your
That's why he's got that jersey on. It's tight.
Thank you.
He is a
Hell yeah.
But pre-ordered that. That's a fucking. I want to get one too because I don't have one yet. So I'm gonna pre-order it
Yeah, I
myself.
don't think anyone. I don't think even Derek got one.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
It was his design.
really.
Yeah, but he didn't get one.
didn't get one.
Well, he'll have to pre-order. Anyway, something that we meant to talk about the past few weeks, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah.
So we're watching Westworld.
Hell yeah.
We are watching Westworld.
Wow.
Do you watch that show?
No, this is going
No.
to be like another Lost situation.
No. Ironic you say that,
Ooh.
my friend Garrett.
Ooh.
This last episode of Westworld, I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Okay.
So don't worry, if you
Yeah,
haven't
no
seen
spoilers.
it yet.
People are telling me, like people told me about Breaking Bad, that you have to watch it. Why are you so against watching
You
it?
know, I don't think it's one of those.
This
shows
is like a
where
little
it's
bit more deeper of a show where it's like, it's super sci-fi. So if you're not into it, you don't have to fucking watch it. But
Right.
if you are watching it, it's fucking cool. And you
But
know.
yeah.
this
Yeah.
last episode, when it started, I was like, I am watching Lost.
Oh, it's a direct, that
It
shot
was
is
so-
a direct
it-
homage.
Right, that first
Yeah.
shot?
The opening's fucking, yeah.
I was like, I've seen this
Yep.
before. This is Lost.
Yep.
I love this. I'm super into
Yeah,
it.
totally.
But Jesus Christ. And that whole episode I thought
Yeah,
was great.
I was telling Brian, like, I wasn't going to spoil it because he's not watching it. But I said, like, that episode, it was like a 70-minute episode. It was like one of the longest
Yeah.
ones. like there's like a self-contained sci-fi story in there where there's these beats, and it's like even just that was fucking so goddamn.
I almost texted Brian saying, "Watch this show just for that." Someone says that Brian should make a new series called We Go West. I agree.
We Go West.
Oh, there you go.
Hell yes.
New podcast, Brian.
It was what's funny is Lost is now old enough that it is like, things will lift from it. It's not,
true.
when it's concurrently on the air, it's like, don't rip things off from it.
Yeah, like
now it's old enough to where it's homage. It's not, just in the same way movies have a shot that, that's so 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Right.
No, that episode of Lost that you're thinking of that it's lifting from is almost 15
I
years
just was
old.
sitting there like season 2, episode 1.
Yep.
Of Lost.
Yeah,
this is what this is.
like that. Yeah.
I love this, but
Yeah.
Anyways,
I really liked it. I said this. I kind of said this on Twitter the other day.
Was that Inside the Hatch, where the episode starts?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Don't spoil Lost for anyone.
Well, MEGA64 paid homage
We have paid
Oh
homage.
Jesus.
to
is
that
a cool
episode.
show, yeah.
This is something that I was thinking though about this the other day. I think you're going to see. I have seen, and I think it will continue. The general public will drop off of Westworld this season. The last season aired like a couple of years ago.
Ooh, I'm into that.
But it was so embraced by the general public because I really feel like it played by every HBO gimmick.
Yeah.
And Derek went off on the show criticizing it for these reasons.
Right.
It's okay. Oh, here's your quota of getting shot in the throat,
Hell yeah.
boobs,
Hell
yeah.
sex,
Gotta have
all
the
these
titties.
things
Yeah.
that I feel like are like HBO tropes because it's it's adult. Yeah, you can do that. But also too, season 1 had some great stuff in it. I liked it.
I loved it.
But let's be real. Everyone, you have all these. I'm not talking about anyone watching this now. I'm talking about normies.
Yeah, we're talking about your parents.
I'm gonna say it's probably like me.
Act like they don't know where it's going, but you knew. Okay, the purpose of this season is these robots will rise up. That was the end game of it. Now there were cool twists along the
But
way.
here's the thing: that's a '70s movie, and that's what happens. Like,
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I've seen the movie.
you know,
Yeah.
like you know.
Sure, but there was still this element of the right. Of course, everyone did. But there was still this general element of the public, of the general public, going like, "Ooh, how's this gonna unfold?" And it's like, well, okay, yeah, well, the movie exists, What's funny about season 2 is now it has left that comfort zone of, it was about that. Now, what is this about?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're going deeper into the company that owns the. Oh shit! What else are they doing?
Yeah.
Oh, what are
Yeah.
they? I mean, there hasn't been really much nudity. A little bit in the first episode.
You saw
there
a
was
dick.
There was a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Equal
But
But even that
opportunity.
dick that you saw,
yeah, it was not. It was.
Robot dick?
no, and that was the thing.
A man's dick.
It was. I don't
Nice.
want. I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal, but it was like for me, it was like this.
Juicy.
No, it was
Tiny.
like
Veiny.
this is where the show is going now because it was not circumcised.
Oh!
Hell yeah, Brian, you can check it out now.
Had that pouch,
no,
dog.
but it was. You saw a person's dick, and the robots made the person show their dick. It's like, oh, this is what they're getting you. You've been doing this to them since they were.
And now it's not enjoyable.
And now it's like, this is what it is.
Yeah, dude.
We're doing this to you now.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then they haven't
So-
seen anything else since.
So I feel like this season has been really
bitch.
intent on breaking out of this like HBO like package, and it's like I don't know where the fuck it's heading.
Yeah.
And I'm not comfortable. And I really think
that makes
the
me
general public will drop
interested.
off because they don't feel smart anymore. Before they were always like, oh, you're going to turn. Well, you're going to do this. You're going to do that. And now you can't do that.
Well, there's
You
this
don't
new
feel
level
that
of
way.
TV now with like Twin Peaks, Atlanta, and then this show where you watch an episode, you don't know what the next episode's gonna be.
No idea.
Like episode 3 of Westworld ends, and there's this big reveal, and I even asked Rocco like, "Oh fuck, does this happen in the next one?" And Rocco's like, "Nope, it's completely different."
Yeah.
And then I watched it,
Wow.
and sure enough, it was fucking great.
Like, you don't even see those characters this next episode. I was like, fuck. I was like, so.
Some Lost shit.
It is
Yeah.
like Lost. So if you liked Lost at all, way back when we just talked about Lost, like, and you don't watch
First 3
Westworld,
seasons.
the first season is 10 episodes. There's only 3 episodes now, so it's like
4 now.
4 now. Yeah.
And again, it's fucking like executive produced by Christopher Nolan. It's Jonathan Nolan. Nolan's co-screenwriter. It's fucking if you like Jonathan Nolan's shit, like it's excellent. Like
I really feel
it's
like
awesome.
there was people are saying with The Leftovers in the chat.
The Leftovers is good.
The Leftovers is great, and that was the lost void for me.
Yeah.
And now this is filling that void again.
Leftovers was lost, like in the sense of not even in the sci-fi way, more just the playing with the story way.
Yeah, I feel like the mystery and that balance of mystery and melodrama.
It was mystery, but it was less sci-fi and more mystery.
Yeah.
And this one is fucking sci-fi.
Oh, it's awesome.
See, that sounds good.
Like even this most recent episode had some Terminator 2 vibes, like specific shots where it's like, like a robot gets shot and it does the fucking.
People are saying
forward,
the new season doesn't know where it's going or it bit off more than it could chew, but I say go for it.
Also,
I'd rather have that than.
What's awesome is they have 5 seasons planned, and so
Are
it's
you
like they
serious?
know the end game for this series.
That makes me way more excited. They know the ending.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because the big turnoff for me was the long period of out of production for that in between season 1 and 2.
Is so high and huge. Yeah.
I get that, but that makes me like hesitant to start it because I don't want to wait that long. Now that there's like 2 seasons and I can do a big chunk, I might think about it.
Also,
I think you should.
They've talked about again in the production of it. They want each season, the end of each, and this proved true for end of season 1. They said at the end of each season they basically have a game changer where the next season will be completely different. And so like. Yeah, I mean, just like the location-wise for season 1 and season 2, it's like, oh, this is so different. So again, you can watch season 1 as Westworld as its own thing.
Its own package.
Start with season 2. What is this new adventure?
And I kind of felt like season 1 could have been the end of the entire thing,
it was awesome.
and I would have felt satisfied.
Yeah.
There's more story to be told, but I can also use my imagination.
Yeah.
And I kind of liked it if they just left it there. So I kind of feel like jump on in.
Yeah.
Does anyone watch The Handmaid's Tale?
I watched season 1. I'm going to start season 2 later. I like season 1 a lot.
I've seen a handful of episodes.
Loved season 1.
Yeah.
I think I may stop watching.
Oh.
And not because it's bad.
Fucked up.
I am so stressed out watching this show that like the first episode, the first minute, I'm just like, oh yeah, I remember the show. Oh, let's watch it. And then I'm like, oh fuck, fuck. And it's like I'm constantly like watching like this, and it's like, man, this show is fucking tough to get through.
Well, you got a bunch of daughters.
Yeah.
And a wife
it's not even
and
that.
like that.
I do have those things, but
you're
it's not
freaking
even
out.
that. It's just it's well written. That show is the closest show I've ever seen in the sense of the camera is always right here on every character.
It's shot
and
beautifully.
It's like,
It's
oh
awesome.
fuck, like, you're like right in their face.
I think it was Daniel Dwyer from NoClip who called it misery porn. Like it's just such a I'm excited to see season 2 though, because season 1 follows the book and it ends like it has this ending. Season 2 is all new material, kind of like what happened with The Leftovers. So it's like, what happens next? So I'm curious to watch it.
Yeah.
And I fucking love that girl Elizabeth.
Yeah, she's cool.
I love her. I love her. Mad Men. I love her. So I'll
She's
watch
a Mad
anything.
Men. I haven't seen
Yeah.
Mad Men.
Oh, Mad Men's the best.
She's so brave. No makeup in that close-up shot. Mwah.
Going back to talking about the show Westworld having a plan or like a 5-year plan, or that is something that I don't give a fuck about. To me, I think there is too much importance put on. Do they have like a 5-year plan, or do they have? To me, it's like if you can week to week make it good, I don't care.
Yeah, that's
No, I see that, but
That's fine with me, too.
Like, I'm trying to.
I think it's more for me, more of don't overstay your welcome.
Yeah.
So if they tell me, so the difference for me is, our plan is to do 5 seasons and we're done.
Mm-hmm.
That is an exciting prospect to me because they're not going to stretch it to 20
right
or whatever.
That'd be The Office.
That is an exciting prospect to me, but I don't really care when they came up with the shit they came up with.
Oh yeah.
As long as it's good.
Right, but
So
I didn't,
that, like
I
with
see what
Lost,
you're
that
saying.
didn't bother me. You know?
Right, but I also really do like the fact that like we're leading to something.
Sure.
Whatever it may be. Where it's
just having an ending.
Well, also again, the way Nolan shit is constructed, where the endings always reveal new answers, like on repeat viewings. Like I think probably because of how ballsy the show is, in order to get funded, they probably had to give their outline to HBO of like, hey, trust us.
Yeah, because they do not hold back on anything.
Crazy.
I don't know how many fucking millions of dollars they spend in an episode, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
But what I'll use as an example of what I'm kind of talking about too is Breaking Bad, which I think a lot of people would say is a great show.
Yeah.
They, acclaimed show. It ended, whatever. And that they did a good job. Hey, season 5, we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Great. Perfect. When the last season or second to last season started, it's got a flash forward in it. Oh, that's cool. He buys this big ass gun. Oh no, what does he need a big ass gun for in how long this is in the future? And the writers flat out said, we didn't know.
Oh, awesome.
We put that there and thought, okay, well then by the next season we need to find, like they were just writing as they went. And I think like, as long as it works out, I don't care when.
Some people, that's their method.
Yeah.
That is the way that they
that's how Tarantino wrote The Hateful Eight. Is he had a few ideas, but he said he wrote himself into a corner and then had to figure out how to get out.
That's cool.
That's an exercise for some people. Yeah.
And I've listened to like Vince Gilligan on podcasts where like they had a specific example where they had to use a magnet. They had a truck with a big magnet, and they said they couldn't figure out how the fuck they came to that solution. But they had like they had this deadline to get to it. And it was all their writers all day, and then they came up with that solution. And like how creative that was, they wouldn't have been able to do that if they didn't have that pressure.
If you didn't stick to it.
Even like in our dumb little universe, like with MEGA64, like we've had conversations of like I think we all kind of have an idea of where eventually this story would end.
Oh, definitely.
We know.
It's not like you don't. It's not. I mean, there's definitely.
Like we know. Like we've had this conversation of like this is the ending.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, how long will it take us to get there? I can't tell you that.
Yeah.
But I can tell you where it goes.
Yeah.
So like.
Yeah, that is different.
I think
That's different.
but what like as a fan of something, I would like to know like, oh, they know where it ends. They know.
Yeah. And even in the case of Lost, there was a lot of shit that they didn't plan for. No doubt. I do not think they had every aspect of that planned out. I think it's naive to think that, but. In terms of where it actually ended, it was like, it bookended with the beginning, So there's a certain element where you gotta know. But in terms of just detail by detail, as long as it works out, I don't,
Yeah.
But anyway, I have liked long story short, I like where Westworld season 2 has been going.
Cool.
I know there's a lot of frustration, but I live for that.
Yeah.
I'm patient. I've talked about that with Kevin before too. I'm patient with TV shit too. Like, I'm 4 episodes in, I don't know what the fuck the season is doing. I'm gonna conclude the season. I'm totally patient, and it's just like when Attack on Titan was airing, and it's like, season 2 isn't for 2 years. All right, I don't really get like. I mean, don't get me wrong. I wish I had it right now, but I'm not like, fuck. I'm so mad. I don't know. It's just. I'm torturous in that way. I liked when Lost had a fucked up airing schedule. I understand a lot of people didn't want to. It's like, dude, you're dicking me around. You're showing me this, and then you're off for 6 weeks, and then I understand the frustration, but I don't mind.
I think
it.
also
For me, it's like I like it.
Maybe it's easy because as like a creator, you appreciate the creative process, and you understand. You like reading the behind the scenes, like production value of it. So I think you can appreciate. Whereas people who only consume stuff, they just want content. Like once it's been like binging stuff and like.
Because I will say that I actively like. Now, don't get me wrong. If I find a show I like, it's fun to binge. Binge it. It's fun to watch it all.
I tore through the 3 seasons of Better Call Saul in like a week.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. But I will say I do really like the experience and probably prefer the week to week.
Yeah.
Even though sometimes it's fucking torturous. Yeah. I feel like I have a week to talk about it, rewatch it, see some things I hadn't. And I feel like a lot of these shows, when I watch them all at once, it's like all one thing. Cool, that was cool. But that's the end of it.
It is cool, but that's the thing. Is like, but with I'm trying to think of like let's say Stranger Things, for example. Even though I didn't I don't really care about season 2, but it doesn't matter. But like in my head, the second it's out, I think, oh fuck, I can't go online. I have to watch all these episodes.
Yeah, this panic.
People have already finished it.
Yeah.
And I don't have time to finish it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whereas with this, like I gotta watch it an hour and then I'm good for the week.
It's a light commitment.
Yeah.
The whole like drip thing. Again, I think the best TV film of the year is Atlanta season 2, Robin season. I watched all of Atlanta season 1 in like a week. I liked it. I kind of don't remember much of it. Season 2 of Atlanta, week by week. Every episode, I had no idea what it was going to be. Yeah. I only had like 2 different friends who were watching it, but I was texting them after every episode, holy shit, blah, blah, blah. And then I would like show scenes to friends who weren't really watching, like, yo, check this out. Every episode like gave me creative inspiration. And like now that I reflect back on Atlanta season 2, that was like a 13-hour movie where I got to experience everything. And like, it feels like such a big event as opposed to binging it over a weekend. And again, I'm so ecstatic because I've had it built up so much in my head from these week by week conversations, analysis. That like, if I just binged it, it would have been in and out.
Yeah, I really feel strongly about that with Twin Peaks. That latest Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
For me, week to week was such a like.
That was fun. I hadn't done that since.
What was the mega bomb? Was like episode 7 or the episode of Twin Peaks season 3 where it was like TV history has changed forever. What is this?
My God. And you know, as time goes on, in terms of my top like TV episodes ever, that one climbs as time goes on
higher,
more and more. Episode 8 of Twin Peaks is just my fucking favorite thing. That is like, honestly, like in my current ranking of best TV episodes ever, which I guess that's another
You're
conversation.
saying season 3, be specific. The
Showtime. Of Twin
The
Peaks.
Return.
I'm thinking like my favorite TV episodes ever. I guess this is a different subject now. We can talk about this.
Mine's Rugrats, where Tommy and Chucky have a dream of when they're adults, and you know,
and
there's
they
like
are adults.
and they have to go in the office, and they get like
sucks.
a ticket. Cop Angelica, the cop, pulls them over and gives them a ticket, but it turns out to be tickets to Reptar on Ice.
Oh,
that was
a dope
Check
episode.
that one out.
That's
that was
a good episode.
Rugrats. It's like
I'm gonna
season 1 or
say
2.
I like when on Happy Days, Fonzie was on jet ski, or not jet skis, but like water skis. It was in the leather jacket.
What'd he do?
Whoa.
He hit the jump. I think he jumped over a dolphin or it's a shark.
What?
Yeah, and he lands a
Whoa.
fucking trick, and like the girl,
Nice.
like Joni and
Good
Chachi,
trick.
they're there,
Fuck
like
yeah.
they're waving. Yeah, it was sick.
Damn.
Best episode.
Real talk though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh,
That was,
What do you think is your favorite? Because I was just gonna say, for me, that Twin Peaks episode keeps climbing up. But I think my favorite episode of a TV show.
Oh, that's
I think in my top, in no particular order, I'm gonna say The Constant from Lost.
Oh, Jesus
that might be
Christ.
the top.
That was
For
awesome.
me,
good.
Yeah.
I'm going The Constant. There's an episode of Sopranos called Whoever Did This. That is classic. I don't want to go into that too much. It's a great episode. The finale of The Wonder Years is up there. But man, that Twin Peaks episode 8, which I think is officially called Gotta Light, is I think it's up in that top 5.
What about
I
someone
really
put it
think.
in the chat? But International Assassin from The Leftovers.
Oh, yeah, that's in the top 5 for sure.
Ooh.
In the top 5 for sure.
I cannot remember like
A standout.
even a list.
I mean,
of like highlight episodes. Like there's shows I love, and there's definitely episodes I love in them. But
I
I
can
would
remember
probably
like
say,
sequences, like
I would say like the finales of each of those episodes are
Yeah.
probably like the finale of Lost is so good. Because it's that payoff that
Sure.
6 seasons.
What the fuck? There's one Star Trek episode that's definitely in that.
Yeah.
I know what it's called.
I know.
But it's the one where Picard
is gone.
Yeah, he's gone. He's in that other village, and he like
Yes.
lives a whole nother life.
I knew you were gonna
it's
say that.
one of the most beautiful. It's like the best written episode. What the fuck is it called? He plays the
People
flute.
at home will know.
yeah.
It's season 5. Oh god, but that's one of the best episodes of all times. It's so good.
That's a famous episode. People
Yeah.
love it.
I like
What is it called?
I like the
Yeah.
episode.
Killing me.
The episode titled "Pipe Camp" from
Tom Goes to the
Tom
Mayor.
Goes to the Mayor. That's a
Yeah,
good
that's
episode.
definitely up there.
Nice.
Hopefully someone at home knows
They'll-
that Star
they'll
Trek
get-
episode.
The Inner Light.
The Inner Light.
The Inner Light. God damn.
Frank, do you have a
first-
favorite?
I mean, it's hard to think. If I think of like my favorite shows, again, like The Wire has sequences that are phenomenal. The finale, I remember. I mean, fuck. Again, that's just the sequence. Like the last 6 minutes of the Wire is like it's like so powerful. But the whole episode itself, like I don't remember the first hour of that. Sopranos, that college episode. It's like episode 3, but that is like a suspense film within a show, and that shows
when he
you the
goes on
stakes.
tour of the college?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like
Really?
that one stands out because that's only like 3 episodes in, and the first few episodes of The Sopranos is pretty light. But
Yeah.
that episode of college just shows you the stakes of that universe. Like, oh fuck. Like,
you know what's funny about that? Well, I personally, I feel like there were better later episodes, but none of them quite. That one in particular. So it's one, in case you've never seen The Sopranos. Tony goes on a tour of colleges with his daughter because she's going to college. So yeah, let's check out this one. You applied here, right? Let's check it out. And they're going to stay there for the weekend, check out colleges. And he runs into someone who left the mob and went into witness protection. He sees them and he's like near their hotel, and it becomes like, what do I do about this? Do I do something? And what's funny about that episode is even after all the episodes they did, and seasons later and years, it went on another decade almost. David Chase, the creator of the show, when they asked him what his favorite episode was, he goes, that's the only one we really nailed it. And they were like, what do you mean? Like, you don't think the later ones are good? He's like, no. I think we had better quality stuff later. But my in my eyes, what a show should be is an episode is. I wanted to make a movie every week. And he said, and that's the one episode out of the whole show that if you put it on the screen in a movie theater and someone walked in and just sat down, they got a movie.
It stands alone.
Isn't that interesting? He's like, as much as I like how the rest of the show went, he's like, I'm very proud. That's the one where we did it. Where I thought, we made a movie in a week. And so I thought that was interesting. So that's funny you mentioned
I feel like the series finale of The Leftovers,
that was
to me, I was like, there's no way. It's like Lost. You can't answer all these questions. You can't do all. I don't know. And then by the end, you're like, no, they did. Did they? I think they did.
I should check.
Did they do that?
Leftovers.
Leftovers
Garrett,
are short, dude.
Watch,
like
and it's
3
done.
seasons.
It's over.
You would like it.
And then by the end, it's like, hey, the best is it's open ended, but it isn't.
Yeah.
And that is how do you do that? That was great.
Garrett, it's total all seasons 28 episodes. So that's like an anime.
Yeah,
so if you're
half-hour episodes?
Well, no.
An hour.
Oh, okay.
So it's a longer anime.
But it's
I can do that.
Great. It's a great I used to give that show so much shit, but that is a really good show.
Leftovers is good.
There was a really good episode of Room Raiders. Our friend, our friend was on.
Yeah, I still have that somewhere. I
have
recorded
that?
it. Yeah,
It's a good episode of Room Raiders.
We made the guy who played Teddy Beans in version 2 of MEGA64.
Yeah.
Was on Room Raiders, and it aired right when we were working on version 2. So I recorded it, and I thought, well, we can like cross promote this once this is out and people have seen it. And by the time it came out, it was like,
that thought went in your head. That's so
I remember.
funny.
Hey Arnold, there's an episode where Arnold takes karate lessons so he can learn some self-defense, and so he's fucking in like Jean-Claude Van Damme mode. He's ready to kick ass, and some guy comes up behind him. Hey kid, and he fucking cuts to reverse shot. This dude is tattered. You see his fucking underwear. Just wanted to know what time the bus came. And Arnold realizes, dude, with great power comes great responsibility. And then there's another episode where him and his grandma have to rescue the turtle. That one's fun, and they fucking released the turtle into the ocean.
Yeah.
Hey man, Nick had some.
Hey
good
Arnold's
shit.
a good show.
That's a good show.
That's a good
Life
show.
lessons. It's like
Hey
Charlie
Arnold
Brown.
I feel like Hey
Better
Arnold.
Doug.
Personally, just for my age range, for me personally, Hey Arnold was for me the last bastion of Nicktoons.
That was the last.
Right? That was the cutoff.
I was a little too old to watch Hey Arnold.
Yeah, but it was good.
But
I
was
definitely
like,
have never seen any.
Exactly.
Oh, dude, that's a good
Because you
anime.
missed the
You know that.
cutoff.
but I was like, well, my younger siblings are watching it.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm gonna watch it too.
Good shit.
And then that show was like, it's well
Again,
written. It's a good show.
I think his name's Charles. No, whatever the creator is, Craig Bartlett. Yeah, his philosophy was he just wanted to make an updated version of Charlie Brown. But his experience growing up in the city, but like it's, again, where it's like funny and like huge, amazing batch of characters, like diversity and everything. But it's like you get a lesson at the end, but also it shows that being a kid's fucking hard. Life is fucking hard.
Yeah.
And that show has this melancholy, but also Arnold's cool. That room.
Yeah, but it's also like a sad story. Like, where do they live? Like,
it's
he
just
lives
a
with his
city.
grandparents. You never see his parents.
Parents are all
like it's kind of the halfway house he lives at.
Yep.
Like it's like a sad place.
Yeah.
But he's friends with everyone there.
Beautiful.
It's cool.
I feel like a lot of shows back then, kid shows, were more about like things are tough, but let's be kids and get through it. And I feel like now it's a lot of wish fulfillment. It's like I'm a pop star.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
A little bit, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
I just, you know what, be all end all.
Yeah.
Punky Brewster, when her and Cherry got stuck in the refrigerator out in the yard that they were not supposed to be playing in.
Oh yeah.
Stuck in the fridge, you could die out there.
Dude, you're really gonna like Leftovers.
Oh really?
Oh my god.
An episode.
What's
Same
her name?
thing.
Saleeman. What's going on?
Soleil Moon Frye.
Soleil Moon Frye. Yeah.
Speaking of kid shows, just wanted to say, there's been a lot of controversy this week because they showed off the new Thundercats.
Oh yeah,
Have you seen this?
I saw a still image of what it looks like.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like they made it cute. They made it like it looks like Adventure Time.
What's it gonna be on?
Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network.
Okay.
It looks like Chowder or Adventure Time.
It
or
does.
Like
I saw so much hate, and I don't know what's wrong with me, but I just think, why do you care so much? Like,
no one else is doing anything with
just
the
don't
Thundercats
watch it.
license.
Like,
that artist.
Before
that's his
you
style?
saw that image, this didn't even exist to you. So you went from 0 to 100 with your anger.
It is jarring,
It wasn't even a thing. I agree. It doesn't look good. But then don't watch it.
Because look at the Powerpuff remake. I mean, the animation's almost identical.
Yeah.
The style is the same.
Well, not identical. This looks better than that.
True. It's in the same
The
style.
Powerpuff remake was not. But anyway, I have kind of thoughts on both sides of it here.
Oh shit!
So here's my take on this. Okay, first of all, there was a completely faithful Thundercats remake. Like they revived it in 2011 with incredible animation. They had super great artists who worked on it. And nobody watched it and it was canceled. So that was that. You had your chance.
When was I don't even remember.
2011.
I didn't even see that.
2011. Aaron from Game Grumps tweeted all about it. So
Yeah.
look at his Twitter, Ego Raptor on Twitter.
Yeah.
Tweeted all about it. He's like, this was a well-written, great show. And it was faithful to the original. And no one gave it a shot.
Panthro
So that was
and everything.
it.
Damn.
So that's that. So that's part of me, and another part of me, and another part of me. Yeah,
was like anime.
It was very anime. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
And another part of me also says, Thundercats strikes me as one of those shows that not really that many people are a fan of, but I'll have an opinion on how it should be. I feel like Speed Racer is that. Not that it has no fans, but you know what I mean? I feel like it's like not that many people really care about it.
And you got to be old. You got to be in your 30s. That show aired
I don't
in
give a fuck
the
about
80s.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't care.
I got like Burger King toys, and I remember knowing all the characters' names, but I wasn't like a fan of the show.
No, me neither.
I was a huge fan of the show.
Yeah, Brian.
Yeah, like
Brian was really.
I used to like have all the cassettes. I used to like play it with my brother. It was like
Oh, you have that big
I
Mumra
have a-
statue.
Yeah, you do have a big
Comic-Con, they were selling like this really awesome figure I saw of Mumra. It glows in the dark.
Hell yeah.
It's literally like this big. And I remember seeing it and being like, I mean, this is the coolest thing from my childhood. It's the ever-living being form, and it came with a little statuette of the regular decrepit Mumra, and I fucking love Thundercats. I think it's so cool.
So what do you think about
how do you feel about this?
I mean, it's obviously not a show for me, and I don't need to watch more Thundercats because I got the Thundercats I
That's
wanted
what I'm
as a
saying.
Yeah.
kid.
So I feel that way too.
It
Now,
looks like it's gonna be. It's drawn to probably be like cute and funny and more like playing on the fact that they're cats and not so much the action-y Dragon Ball Z type show the original was.
so definitely a predominant part of me feels that way. It's like honestly, the big thing for me was that they tried it. They made the faithful one already, and nobody was into it. So they're doing this thing. But I will say, on the other side of it, I sometimes don't understand it. I don't so much have a stance here as I don't get it, and I want it explained to me. I don't understand that they revive a lot of these shows and then change all these things, and then it's like people are upset and they go, yeah, look, fanboy tears, sorry. But I also feel like, well, but who cares about Thundercats?
Right.
Fanboy.
People
Older
upset, yeah.
fanboys.
Furries?
Kids don't.
No.
At all.
No.
So in my view, why don't you make a new thing? Instead of altering this old thing and go, sorry fanboys, but they're the only group that cares.
Yeah, make the old
Why
thing or
make
make the new thing.
And that was where I was
sure.
when they did Ghostbusters. It wasn't like I was like, I hate all this all female cast. I want them all dead. It wasn't like that.
Sound like a gremlin.
It was just like, why are you redoing this? Why don't you take all these people and make a new thing?
Yeah,
and I know it's marketing.
Make it involve ghosts.
Ghostbusters is not really the best example because Ghostbusters I still feel like has more of a thing in culture. So it's still clinging around. But when they do stuff like the Thundercats thing, I just think like, okay, well, you've made that group mad. They're the only group that cares.
Yeah, you're one group.
Yeah.
So,
But maybe they're not.
why,
They don't
I just
care.
don't get it. Like,
Maybe they're thinking, hey, we know that group's gonna get mad, but they're not gonna give us any of their fucking money anyway. Let's hook some kids in that have heard of Thundercats Ho, and they've seen the logo, but they don't know what the fuck it is, and they love our Saturday morning lineup with Adventure Time and Chowder and all this cutesy shit.
Right.
Let's throw it in the lineup with Powerpuff Girls, and it'll air right after, and we'll pick up those kids.
Yeah, maybe.
Create new Thundercats.
I know. I mean, it's not like I don't get that there's any reason. I mean, just for marketing.
Yeah,
Thundercats
franchise,
is something that exists. It's easier to get that out there.
Yep.
But
Now it
I
looks
still
like
feel
Catbug.
like, by and large, that you still got this like black cloud over it. You know what I mean? And now Thundercats is always going to have this like thing attached to it. And I just feel like, man, if they had made a similar show that was about similar things but with different names.
Well,
would it go over?
I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm gonna.
Lay it to
we're
rest.
a little over right now.
Oh no!
But before we go, I do want to say something, and this is about people are saying like, "Oh, I'm never gonna watch this. I'm not gonna watch it." You may watch it, and I'm saying this because if you go back to some podcasts, I vowed I will not see the Han Solo movie. I will not see Solo.
Oh shit!
I won't.
Oh, you said that?
I said it, and I meant it at the time.
Uh-oh.
And then Beckett's like, "Hey,
Gotta
my
be a
birthday is
dad.
this weekend. Can you take me for my birthday to see Solo?" And I thought, absolutely, I will take you to go see Solo.
You should have said, I swore.
On the
I
podcast.
promise on the
before you were
podcast.
born,
Sorry, Beckett.
Solo.
So I just want to say that, like, you maybe when it comes out, you'll have to sit down and maybe you'll even like it. Now I haven't seen Solo yet. Maybe it fucking sucks, but maybe it doesn't.
You should just slip
Well, that's
Beckett $20. Tell him, hey, kid, you're on your own. Go see it solo.
But I need to cop to this and tell everyone that I'm going to see it because I promised I wouldn't. And now I'm going to.
The shit you say with media isn't really that important.
No.
Because, I mean, I watched all the Marvel movies. I shotgunned them.
What? How fucking could
yeah,
you,
how-
traitor?
I can't believe
Oh,
you
by
did
the
that.
way, since then, I said I skipped Guardians of the Galaxy 2 because I was like, nah,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
shitty. A lot of people jumped on me for that. So you know what?
I liked it.
watched it.
And
It was Iron Man 2 again.
yikes!
It was
Iron Man
there.
2.
There was
Shitty.
listen. There was some there. It was better than Iron Man 2. I'll say that.
Y'all
It
did-
was.
got-
It,
oh, there's a-
there was
at
some
the
great
end.
character stuff. Great
cried.
character stuff. Emotional stuff.
I cried.
Which was about 7 minutes of the movie. And the rest of the movie, what it was like Iron Man 2 in the sense of this. I'm not enjoying it. The characters are funny and there's
Right.
some great scenes and we're having fun and this is great. Oh, they talked. I didn't know he was in this movie. This is really good. This is kind of fun. Oh God, there's 20 minutes left of this.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh my! Is anything gonna happen? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Iron Man 2. I wasn't like miserable in my seat. I like Robert Downey Jr. I like all of them, but then it was like, oh my God, what? There's like no time left.
Yeah.
Marvel
Is it-
movies have like 4 acts in them.
Jesus.
But
Well, we gotta skip the next one.
but there was some good character drama, emotional stuff in it that I would say is definitely better than Iron Man 2.
Right.
But so that aspect was good, but a couple developments that I give it credit for, but by and large.
Was Iron Man 2 the whip?
Yeah.
master?
Yeah.
Oh
Fucking
yeah, that
Mickey
one
Rourke.
was.
And again, I'm watching it. And I'm laughing at Mickey Rourke.
Sam Rockwell's. I love
they're
Sam
fighting.
Rockwell.
Oh, there's DJ AM. Why is he there? And they're fighting in front of him. And oh my God, there's 11 minutes left of this movie. What is it? That was that movie for me.
I did watch Predator 2, and you know what? I
Nice.
kind of liked it. I thought the ending was
Really?
badass.
Danny Glover.
Death Wish 3 is one of my favorite movies. So when I watch like fucking inner city crime, boom boom shoot 'em up, shitty fun LA crime action movies, I'm in a different mindset.
Yeah.
There was so much genre shit in that movie. I kind of liked it. Not great, but if you enjoy fun trash movies, not bad.
I just felt like it was on fast forward,
Yeah.
and I couldn't enjoy. I didn't even enjoy it in a.
No, it's a weird movie, but
Yeah. The shit you got to see at the end.
fuck, that was cool.
As a kid, I would have been like, "Whoa,
I thought the
that
ending
was cool!"
fucking rad. Anyways, Guardians 2, Predators 2.
So,
Yeah.
and to wrap it all up,
yeah.
I just want to say that we all say things and then we all learn that maybe we shouldn't say these things.
Or say them and fucking go against it. Who
Yeah.
gives a
And
fuck?
honestly, who gives
Say
a
whatever
fuck?
you
And
want.
If any of you friends in this room
Yeah.
want to go see Solo with me and Beckett for his birthday,
Nope.
come
I got
on
some-
out.
I don't know.
We're going to check it out.
Got something to do there.
Maybe it sucks. Maybe it's great.
I gotta catch up
but
on Legion.
I guarantee you'll see a Wookiee or two.
I'll do Deadpool 2, but
Good night.
I gotta say something before we wrap up.
yeah, we didn't
Okay.
even talk about the PPS we did this last week. Yeah.
Hurry up, do it.
I just want to say thank you again, everybody, for watching. Shop.mega64.com, as we said earlier.
Hell yeah.
I want to remind everyone, Game Days
Yes.
2018 tickets are on sale now. We're doing November 10th and 11th in Disneyland, Anaheim, California. Day 1 is our own ticketed event, and day 2, we go to Disneyland. So mega64.com/game days has all the info. Day 1 tickets are on sale right now, and you have till the end of May to get
gonna
the
be a
early
blast.
bird tickets. So get on that. We also, it's been announced, it was on their Twitter, we are coming to RTX
Straight up.
RTX in
RTX.
Austin this August.
I think a big group of us is coming.
Yes.
Too, a lot
we
of
don't know,
us.
I don't know for sure just yet. I think I can speak at least for myself. I'm definitely going.
We know Eric's gonna be there.
He's already fucking there.
And I guess technically I have to be there
but
too.
will Eric even come visit us? And that's
he'll
the
be
question.
so busy. Damn.
Well, he saw the video.
God, if Eric, I swear to God, if he doesn't come say hi to us at least,
You gotta wait in line.
I'm gonna be fucking bummed.
I want.
Bethany probably needs help during the fucking show, and he's got to help her.
Bethany, give us 5 fucking minutes.
Can we have Eric
Bethany,
back for
God
5
damn
fucking
it.
minutes?
5 minutes.
God damn it.
I just want to say, if you're coming to RTX, I'm just going to leave it at this. Come and hang at the booth and wait for the confrontation of a lifetime.
Shit.
Yeah. Oh, get your cameras out.
Where you're going to see, all I'm going to say, my fist to your face.
You thought Keemstar and Dr. Disrespect was big? This is
shit.
fucking
That's
next
going to make
level,
that seem
bro.
like a zit on a camel's butt.
Miles, give me 5 minutes with my old friend Eric.
Come
5
on,
minutes.
Miles.
Carrie, God damn it, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sean proving he knows names of Rooster Teeth employees.
That's all the people that I know. Good
Master
night.
Chief.
No,
And we are coming to somebody else. We are coming to Anime Expo.
Hell yeah.
San Diego Comic Con.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
And as I said, RTX. I just wanted to get that in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get it in
You
there.
had a great ending, so I feel bad I had to.
But
take
I-
that
Well,
out.
it's kind of like telling the Home Alone joke and then going one step further.
Yeah.
You know.
But I didn't get to. I want to throw in that every Wednesday we're going live at 7 p.m. on
PPS.
this Twitch channel with the PPS. That's
Yeah.
right.
And it's archived on Megas4 Archives / YouTube.
And
Yep.
we should say we're going to be trying maybe some new things
Hell
out
yeah.
More live
very
streaming?
soon. Maybe this coming
Yes.
Friday.
Oh, fuck.
We might be.
Guys, get buckled up. We're gonna maybe do some new shit.
Shit's
New
coming.
shit. New
coming
shit.
Shit's
Friday.
popping off.
New
You
shit.
guys have no idea how much new shit we're talking about and working,
shit.
and we have meetings, and we take minutes, and we're so fucking professional
It's
now.
productive,
Yeah,
dog.
Got rid of the dead weight with Eric. Now
productive.
Yeah,
dog.
you know, Eric was holding us back, and we said,
Yeah.
you know, we could actually become a company now that
bro.
Eric's
Yo,
fucking
bro.
gone.
I'm gonna work on getting back with you guys, and
we got a fucking.
Come on back. You're right
it's
now.
been 5 years. Though.
I won't point fingers, but we got a PC gamer.
We're all
in here
going to
now,
be working on
so-
stuff.
We're
so
all
Oh,
really
you're on
excited.
Steam.
Yeah, dude, I'm on
Except
that Steam.
I feel like we're forgetting someone.
Oh. Yeah. I think you're right.